Jen here, and I am working on my Build-A-Page kits. So these are all kits that I've already put together. I'm going to pull them out, I'm going to go through them, I'm going to see what can still be used and what I might need to add a bit to, or if I need to completely revamp a kit, I will do that as well. So let's see what we can salvage first of all, and then we'll kind of move on from there. So here is page kit number 1 in no particular order. So I think what I wanted to do with this one was to actually cover these, so do some sort of mixed media on these to see if I could use them maybe more in that blue. And this is all basic gray stuff, so there is some yellow here that actually works really well, some yellow, so I could maybe even try to turn these more yellow, and then I have blue and yellow, and this was the background that I threw in. And then to embellish, I added some of these clear, they kind of have a yellowy tinge to them, and black, and then these mirrored words, and then some doilies. So I'm actually kind of okay with this kit. I think I can probably do something with it, turn it a little more summery, and maybe I can get these yellow, and then I'm more in that yellow and blue. So I am going to keep this kit together. I'll just put this one back. And of course I can add embellishments from my little iris container or from whatever I find in there that might work. And then I have some sequins actually. So they're not totally yellow, but the bookish sequins have some, you know, gold colors in them. And then the Roy G. Biv sequins have some yellow in them for sure. And I can probably pull out, let's just go ahead and do that. I'm going to pull out, instead of pulling out sequins, I'm going to pull out these guys. These are homemade enamel dots that I created. And so I'm just going to leave them right here to the side, and then I will know to add them into this kit. The other thing that I do have in my How to Kill a Kit with Style kit, I haven't gone through it yet, is I do have the Distress spritzes. I have peacock feathers and fossilized amber, and I'm wondering if I could cover up these letters with gesso. Might actually not be thick enough. Maybe a combination of gesso and acrylic paint, and then spritz them and get some yellow on there. So we will figure it out when the time comes, but that is going to be page kit number 1, and I think I can make it work. So I'm just going to pop that in there. Page kit number 2. Let's pull this one out. This one has followed me for quite a while now. So I like this. There's yellow in and blue actually in the letter thicker, so we can keep that. This is all the Willow collection, and I do know that there is, yes, there is some yellow in here. And I think I put this kit together with the intention of doing something planty. And so I think this does sort of fit the bill. It's not yellow and blue, but it's yellow and green. And it can be summery. I could maybe do my garden instead of my indoor plants, but you know, either way, I still think this works. I do have the these embellishment packs from Willow as well. There is there some yellow? There's sort of like holographic. So certain ways you turn these, they look kind of yellow, so I could definitely use that. And then this has all the colors, so there's like this mustard yellow, and there are 2 different teals, like a mint and a teal and gold and stuff, so that's okay. And then I threw these in because they're all kind of plant themed, and you can see where there's lots of yellow in here, and even some of those greens and stuff. So obviously they were all meant to go together, and I think I'm going to leave this. So that will be kit number 2. I'm going to have to print out some pictures, I think. And I think that's why I never got this used up in the first quarter or the second quarter, is because I meant to print out a bunch of pictures and I just haven't gotten around to doing that yet, because I have so many pictures that I haven't scrapped that I didn't necessarily need to print more. Okay, so kit number 3. I have pictures in here already. So I'm seeing some redeeming qualities, because I'm seeing obviously lots of the navy in here. So I've got the blues already. And, you know, the pictures can kind of go with anything. In these little thickers, I have greens and blues, not so much the yellow. And then I've got gold and silver, and I've got these. They're not really yellow. But I know that I have some yellow hearts. Yeah, I've got several little yellow hearts in this baggie of these glass hearts. So maybe if I kind of stick to like the yellows here. This is the Twilight collection. Obviously we've got some nice blue. And let me throw in something that just gives a brighter pop of yellow. What can I grab for? Like, is this too bright? Maybe. Let's see. I know I have some other pieces that weren't quite so like in your face yellow, like this. I'm gonna throw this in. It's a bit more on that like mustardy yellow, and so now I think this fits the bill. Now I think it works with the theme of this kit, or sorry, the theme of the How to Kill a Kit with Style kit, and I'm still gonna get this stash used up, so awesome. We did it. We'll pop that in there, and that will be kit number 3. Then kit number 4, I also think has a bit of the yellow, but let's just double check. So, oh right. So I've got a few of these embellishments that are all kind of in the rose gold. I'm not sure if yellow and rose gold really go together. Probably not. They're like, yeah, I might leave those to the side. But I do have all of these that I added in. This is what I built the kit around, was these banners that I got that I haven't used yet. They're Heidi Swap, and they're meant to go with her Distress inks. And maybe, I think I was thinking I could do like something in the purples with it, but maybe instead I'm gonna do yellows and blues. So if I take these purples out, I definitely thought I was doing purples. I'm gonna take the purples out, and I'm gonna take the rose gold stuff out. I'll leave the grays, take the pink out. I can leave this October Afternoon in there because it's got this on one side and it's got yellow on the other side. So I could always do something like this where I have like the yellow and I spray paint these blue. Or I could use it on this side and spray paint these yellow and use this. And then I have these chipboards. So I have this that's kind of in the blue, and I have some yellow in here, yellow. So I think I can still leave this chipboard in here. Obviously the I Love You can work. So actually, you know what? I might go ahead and take some of, where did we put the 6x6? Here we go. I wonder if some of this would actually work. And then I could throw in the flowers. So if I do something like this yellow and that blue, does that blue work with that? Not entirely. Does that blue work with that? Maybe a little bit better. Like that? Okay. And then I'll grab some of the flowers that are tucked down in. So this, and then I can throw in some of these, and maybe I can also throw in some of this and use the butterflies. And let's do some doilies, because why not? We'll do just the blues and the yellows. Okay, I think that that probably works as a kit. So that will be kit number 4. And then kit number 5 I have to completely make from scratch. Go through some of this stuff. Now, one thing I definitely know I want in this kit, I'm probably gonna go with, let's do this paper, because that was kind of the inspiration for the kit to begin with. And then I know that I want to use those words. Okay, so I've got this beautiful bright yellow paper. I've got the blue down here. I've got these that I'm going to use some sort of mixed media technique on. Now I need to add to it. And I think I want to go with some more blue. And anything else that I'm sort of, yeah, I'll pull these out and see if I can get those used. Alright, I think that that's okay. My kits don't actually have to be very full. So if I have that, and maybe I can add in here a little bit of a lighter blue. I'll just go for all of it. Why not? We'll just add in all of these, and then I can literally just, when I use the ephemera from the one kit, then I'll pop the rest into this one. So I've got some of this. Now let's quickly go through a couple of these little bits of ephemera. I don't really know where I'm leaning with this particular kit as far as who is going to be scrapbooked or what it might include. So I'm just going to throw as much of the yellows and blues as I can, and we'll see what comes out of it. Trying to stay away from rainbows, but that's kind of cute. This says let your dreams take flight. I don't know. I think that's where the travel comes in, and it's sort of like implying that you're going to be flying. Oh, I think there's some Rosie Studio in here. Yeah, there definitely is Rosie Studio. That's a pennant. That could work. Happiness is shared? I don't know, but it's yellow and blue. Come on, here's another little butterfly, kind of in that yellows and blues. Here are some tags. Do I want to break them apart and just add the yellow and blue? Why not? Why not? Yellow and then the blue. So that can go back in here. Okay, yellow and blue. Why am I flipping these over? That made no sense. There we go. Okay, there's other cute little things in here too, like ice creams and stuff. Here's a blue little journal spot. Ticket to Adventure, that's really cute. We'll see if this ends up being sort of like a travel. Oh, look, boarding pass. We're not really going on anything. Well, that's not true. We're actually going, I'm going to pull this stuff out for my travel kit. We are going on a ferry, so you do kind of need a boarding pass for that. Might be a looser interpretation of boarding pass, but okay, I think that that's good. I think that's good. Here is kit number 5. Pretty simple, pretty basic. I didn't add a ton of extra stuff, I don't think. And, you know, definitely sticking to the yellows and the blues, and very summery. Let me grab a bag. That is kit number 5. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is my page kits for today. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Stay tuned throughout the month as I use these up. If you have any questions, leave them for me down below. And yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. We'll talk to you soon. Until next time, happy scrapping. Bye.
Bye. Thanks to me. She button.